there was a guy, like, dude was like 100 and I'm with someone, I'm leaving them.
What if he now found better than you?
They said men are trash. They said men are trash.
I might be loyal to my employer, whatever, but if there's a better opportunity that comes.
What if the opportunities, they keep coming? So you keep going.
But if you're married to that person who you think is right, so why do you think there's another right person after you're married?
Do you believe then that there's more than one right person out there for you?
For me? Well, me personally.
Yes.
Can I just add a point?
No, don't go back on the point.
No, for that point. This is not what I believe in, but I'm just saying God made ratio 3-1. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now let's go. Don't worry. When he comes back around, I explain. When he comes back around, I explain. Don't worry.
Why are you trying to imply?
I'm not implying nothing. I'm not implying. I'm just saying in the Bible, when he was making it, in the ratio there is 3-1. When he's making children, God people, there is 3-1. There's 3-1 women on earth to men.
3-1 thing. There are more women than men on the planet.
Yeah,
that's just a fact.
Anyway. I'm just giving you the fact. I was just throwing it out there. Don't worry, we'll see. We'll just let there sizzle in the middle there.
But if you think there's the right person, then how do you know there's not another right person round the corner?
Exactly.
So are you asking if there's such a thing as the one?
Yeah. So,
There is the one.
I'm on the fence. I think there's like a few people who it can work with. Like if you're, because I don't know, I used to definitely, no, it's in like, there's like a few, like, I don't.
Must be more than one person for the same category, isn't it?
It depends how you view life. I don't think there's like a set blueprint. For example, like I believe in God. I don't think God's like, yeah, you must make this step and then you must make this step. There's like as long as you're in his will, there might be set things which is like, okay, like you might feel it in your spirit, you should take this job or go for this person. But generally you could make different decisions. For example, I could move to this country, but I might not. So I think there's like a few people who it could work with, yeah. And also the idea of the one puts a lot of pressure on it because like for example, I used to believe in it, so it's like you put up with so much, even if the person's like I don't know, like just things that aren't acceptable, but in your head it's like, oh, but this person's the one, but it's like, who told you? Compared to if you just decided this is my standard and this is what the guy has to meet, and if he's meeting it, he's meeting it, and if he's not, he's not. The one is just the person who comes and stays. It's the person who's day in, day out, they show up, you show up for them, and you grow together.
Why? Wait, so hold on. So wait, hold on. So you have a checklist of your standards. No. So what about no? So what about my standards? What about what I want as well then? What about my standards? No. Listen. No. Listen. No. You can't say I want my man to meet my standards. Yeah. You want him to meet your standards and stuff like that. But then, what if, like, you can't always get someone to meet all of your standards?
Hey, your standards.
Let's compromise, but at least have a base. Like so many girls go into it, and you don't even know like what's the base. Like for example, if yours is like, okay, he needs to have a job. That's simple. Like a guy, I'm not enforcing. I'm not coming to a guy who's jobless like, oh, go get a job. No, it's like, this is my standards. You either meet this or you go. Like I'm not begging anyone to meet it. In the same way guys have a standard. Like we all have standards. I feel like that's basic.
There is no such thing as the one. It is an illusion. Personally, that's what I feel. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. At the end of the day, there are how many billions of human beings on this earth? Yeah, it is how you work your path. However you work your path, whoever comes across that path, it's up to you to then decipher whether that person is for you or not for you. It's very simple. We can't just keep on taking what these people feed us, man. Come on, like just.
No. I was gonna say that. Oh, sorry, I'm getting stressed out.
Everyone just lent in.
Why are you stressed out? Because one, I do believe that. Okay, I'm not saying that there is a one, but I do believe that there is someone that is in particular who is destined for you. No, I don't feel like
That person is interchangeable because look at it, the basic logic. If from the minute she marries the wrong person, that means there should be a knock-on effect. So everyone at some point should be marrying the wrong person. So it makes no sense for that to be the case because that means we're all effed. We're all effed essentially. So once one person gets the wrong person, it's a domino effect because all of a sudden those two people have missed their own two people and it just keeps going like that. So there's no way you can say it's
I said I believe that there is a particular, like, I believe that there's one person who in particular would just be I'm not saying that, you know, we're all limited to one person. I'm just saying in particular that, because I feel like because I feel like in your mind, when you see a person or when you get to know somebody, you would start to, like, you just know. Do you know, like, you know, you always hear stories of people just saying that, I just knew that, and it happened that, you know, it's lasted, it's perfect. But also going off the fact that you're saying, what was the question about multiple people? What I was going to say was, you know how you were saying the ratio thing?
I can explain it now, you know.
Oh yeah, okay, explain it first before I talk.
Alright, what I meant, like, what I'm meaning by it, yeah, it's like, it's like, let's say in life, yeah, it's your vibration. The 3-to-1 ratio in your lifetime, you are going to vibes with 3 people, like 3 people that are your standards, whatever are you, like, at your lifetime. So it's just.
So you think that there's more than there's 3-to-1 ratio? There's more than one person for you?
Huh? No, that's not what I was saying.
Yeah.
You will vibes with at least 3 people in your lifetime. The ones, 3 of the ones, as they say.
But at the end of the day, it's the truth. There is not one person in this glorious big earth for one person. There is more than one person out there for you. It's just on your path, whether you meet them or not.
Okay, so feeding off that standard and what Mayfair was saying about standard, she used the job. She used the job aspect. And that, yeah, you guys had a point that, you know, people are in and out of jobs. For instance, one of my standards as a guy is that he has to respect me. You're not about to tell me to shut up in public. We will have problems. We will both go at it in public. You don't tell me to, like, I've never met, like, I don't see at home, my dad doesn't tell my mum to shut up, so I'm not gonna accept you telling me to shut up in public. Like, I understand some girls like to be patterned, but there's a way you pattern. You don't tell me, hey, shut up. What, who are you talking to? Like, I will, like, that's the type of person I am. It's not happening at home, so it can't happen to me. So that sort of standard, I'm not going to compromise it for anyone.
So
you might be
one fell short on some of those areas. So you said you believe in, like, this concept of, like, one person. What if they
fell short
in those areas?
Standards.
Yeah, because what I was just trying to highlight is, I feel like, I get what you're saying, I'm sort of on the fence as well, but I feel like you either have standards and it's like, okay, this person has to respect me, they have to do this. So in a sense, you're deciding what you want, or this is the one, like, it's been destined.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that, yeah, that a girl can have certain standards in her mind. You know how girls have that whole 6'5".
Oh my! Oh my!
You know, that kind of standard. Obviously, that's what a girl would like. And some guys will fall short of that. But there's certain standards that I'm saying that, look, if I was to meet you, there's going to be certain criteria that I expect you to meet. And that respect one, for instance, is one that I will never bend. But the 6'5", dark, you know, that can bend. But when it comes to respect and my self-respect and how I expect you to treat me,
those are characters.
Those are, yeah, but but that's what I'm saying. We were saying standards in
Question. So when do you be content with life then? When do you be content with that?
When you find that one, well, in my opinion, it's when you find that one person that still has, you know, flaws that you can tolerate. Because, like, I can tolerate your trash. Sorry, I can tolerate your nonsense, but I might not be able to tolerate your nonsense. But I might like both of you. But if for instance, do you know what I mean? Like you might have nonsense that you do that I can tolerate, but I can't tolerate yours. But I like both of you. Doesn't mean that, you know, you're both good for me, if that makes sense. I think that's when you're content. When you have a flaw, I have a flaw that we can both work on, but then there's areas that you pull me up and there's areas I pull you up. That's when I'm content, because I'm not going to try and make you perfect, because me myself, I'm not perfect, but at the same time, like, I think there's a borderline between being content and just expecting too much. Do you know what I mean? Like, people can say, oh, but you're bare mouthy, you need to change that. Like, there's one thing that I can't stand in a man that I've probably seen in certain men, and that is sometimes when you're too stingy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you're just way too stingy, like, you know, like the whole first dates thing. It's not that I don't want to pull out my wallet, but I just think as a man, you should feel that territorial thing that I'm gonna pay for my woman. Do you know what I mean? Like, not me coming. So I'm just saying.
Wait. But
you don't want to. Sorry. Yeah.
Even with that, if you're telling me you're a down to earth girl, why does it even matter if you have to pay half or even you?
No. Okay, the half I don't mind. But do you know how do you say that? There's a way that a woman wants to be able to. For me, there's a way I want to be able to portray my husband. I don't want it to be a thing of, you know, my husband, like, on the first date. You know when girls tell their story, they want their story. No, not like that. Not like that. But do you know what I mean? Like, there's a way you would. There's a way. It is an ego thing. I won't lie.
You were saying about the wheelchair.
It's like you don't want to be there saying that. Oh yeah.
You lot, you have to remember, same way you lot got ego. Same way you lot got ego, same way boys got ego as well.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying like
the way you describe it to your friends.
Yeah,
if you end up saying, "Oh, I had to pay half the bill," they might think, "Oh, why did you have to pay?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not even that for me. It's character. Like with the whole paying for the first date thing. Not always, but sometimes it's a sign of character. If a guy's asked me out, to me anyway.
He has already made the provision to pay for
if he's asked me out, to me it's like, if he doesn't pay, like, the thing is, like, it's not tripping, like, I have the money to pay for myself, that's calm, but it's like, it says something about a man if he can, like, ask you out and he's like, no, like, I'm taking this. In the same way, like, if I was in a relationship with someone, there might be times I'm like, listen, like, I want to take you out or whatever, and I would pay. It says something about your character. Like, I can't imagine. I wouldn't want to be with a guy who doesn't have that responsibility. I've asked her out. I don't know what her financial situation is, so I should pay. It's all these little things like paying on a first date. Or does he have a job? Rah rah. It's pointing of character. So it could be like a guy. He's a decent guy, but he doesn't have a job because whatever happened, and that's okay. It's just you need to have sort of baseline things, because things indicate other things, don't they? Like the way a girl dresses. It might not be that she doesn't respect herself or whatever, but sometimes it points to it.
At the same time as well, you have to remember, not every girl you're gonna go on a date with is gonna be like that. So it's give or take. Like, some girls will come and just sponge your money. You're there, uptight with your money. But it could be experience.
If your problem is trust, then I would always, like I say, dates don't have to be going out. Like I said, I am more than calm if you call me on my phone and say, let's go McDonald's. I'm more than, it does not have to be. No, like I personally, you might not. No, but because me. No, listen. Because for me, because for me, it's more of I'm spending time with you. Like, it's not what I'm eating, it's not how I'm dressed, it's not the Instagram pictures that I'm gonna post after, it's not your bank account. We could go to the park and that could be the first date and I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. As long as I'm spending time.
The majority of women don't think that way.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So take it upon yourself. If it's a thing of you're not trusting them.
But how I see it is, you shouldn't be going out with someone if that's all awkward. If the bill's awkward, if everything's awkward, that you shouldn't be going out with that person. Simple. You shouldn't be, because if you're going out with that person, the bill's not awkward.
Stand, because some people bring their past issues. Like, for instance, if you're the person that you immediately went out with, you found out was finessing you, you would obviously want to be careful. So I understand that. Okay, if you were, feeling awkward about doing it again, you would choose something. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, but you would be wiser.
No, but you wouldn't be awkward because you'd have patterned it up from before, so you know that, alright, cool. Like, you know that you're going out, yeah, like.
Because the girl's gone with the peas that you spent. How can you pattern something that's already gone?
That's not even like it's not even.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. One way to pattern it is avoid that situation altogether. Try and get to know the girl first. Try and get to know the girl.
That's it, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be awkward when you're going out. So you should know the person you're going out with.
First time.
Never be first dates.
This thing's been bugging me a little bit, and I'm not going to be trying to be confrontation or anything like that. But my thing was, and this is sort of touching on what sort of got Ethan triggered earlier, is I'm going to throw the word out again, expectation. Now, I understand the expectation. I understand it. What I think may trigger him is the fact that, yes, I've asked you, and I'm happy for you to expect to an extent that I'm going to pay. But on top of it, you've agreed to go out with me. If you don't want to pay anything, tell me no. That element remains there. That's what I'm trying to say. That element remains there. You can't tell me just because I've asked you out. You're willing to go. So essentially, to an extent in your head, whether you realize it or not, subconsciously, I'm paying for your time. Now, question to you is, what makes you so important for me to be paying for your time? No, I'm not saying that's why I said subconsciously. That's why subconscious. I'm not saying that's how you're coming across it, but I'm saying you have to also understand that the message you're sending out to an extent to us is, oh, actually, you expect me to pay for you, but you're the one who agreed. So if my boy says, oh, let's go cinema, I'm like, okay, let's go cinema. I might be like, bro, Kylie, the one who said we should go cinema, so why are you not paying? Why are you not paying?
We don't do it.
But because I agreed to do something, which means I at least, that's why I made the comment at the beginning where I said, at least just make the indication that you may be happy to pay by bringing your purse out. Do you get what I mean? If you don't bring your purse out for me, I'm looking at you thinking, so you left the house and didn't bring your purse, so who am I to you? You better jog on.
In response to that, mature people think like that. Do you understand what I mean? Because at the end of the day, as a female, I would not leave my house. Going to a dinner or going on a date, females' rules. Wherever you're going, yeah, you always take your Vex money, bruv. You don't know what's gonna happen. Take your Vex money, yeah? At the end of the day, wherever it is that you're going, whatever date it is that has been planned, always make sure that whatever it is, you can cover at least half of that. You're good.
Of course, no one's gonna be
yeah, and on top of that, yeah, you've agreed to go on this date, right? You have an expectation that the man is going to pay because that is how we've been raised. A gentleman pays for the woman on the first date. A gentleman opens doors. A gentleman does this. A gentleman does that. Like, do you understand? It's a innate expectation that we've kind of been raised with. Okay, so that's why that expectation is there. But unfortunately, some females see it as if he's not paying, he's not a man. And that's not the right way to go about it. That's why there's that disparity between men and women on this whole first date issue, because of the expectation that if you don't pay, he's not a man. That's not right. You get me?
Cool. Okay. Okay. Wait. Can we take a second? Can we take a second and digest this information? Because we went off topic. So can everyone have a break? Thank you.